Hi, my friends. Well, you can see this behind me. I'm at a place that brings so much pain, so much despair, so much destruction, and not just to our side. I had to step away from the event for a minute. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know I'm okay. I'm whooped. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I was told today of a story about a mom and her 4-year-old. They were brought over by coyotes, and as the mom got in a raft, the coyotes snatched that little girl, and the mom reached for her, and they said, now we send her over with the next raft. They took that mom to the American side, and that little girl disappeared. Many of us know the pain of never seeing our child again. But that story brought me to my knees. That's why the border needs to be secured. That's why our laws have to be enforced. This can't continue. It hurts people on both sides. These kids are being conditioned into sex slavery. They get raped. 1 in 3 get raped. And then some of the kids, as they call them, are not kids. They're adults. They claim to be 17 to play us. It's hard to be here. And as we were doing our event, it's still going on. There are 2 cartel guys behind. I don't know if you can see it. They're right there on the bank of that river, of the Rio Grande. They're watching us. We have border patrol on our side. We have security guards here. Well, I'm good. But it's a difficult task to stand on the bank of the Rio Grande and know that such a beautiful river can cause so much pain. That they can come from anywhere and they could wade through here, no problem. I met, again, the most amazing patriots and people that are kind, that want to bring change. But I learned one thing: we cannot sit on our butts anymore. We can't just sit home on the computer, sending out prayers and love, and really not do anything. We need to let our Congress people, senators, local school boards, city councils, anybody that has anything to do with our families' lives, we have to let them know that we're not taking this anymore. We can't spend $86 million to house illegals in hotels while they're stepping over our own homeless veterans and children in need. What kind of country is this? I was so proud to become an American. And now I see that illegals have more rights and get better treated than Americans. I don't like line jumpers. I don't like to be in a line at a buffet, ready to eat, and somebody jumps in front of me. You don't either. But somehow it seems to be okay that people now have all kinds of excuses to come over here illegally. So I'm begging you guys, stand up and share it and speak about it. Don't let them shut you down and call you a racist. Illegal is not a race. I feel Dominic with me. Oh, that boy gives me strength. He probably trying to blow my head off right about now. But this is my background right now. The Rio Grande. Many of you send me messages and post something, and you don't know how much it lifts my heart, how much it helps me, how much strength it gives me to continue doing this and coming here and speaking. I don't want you ever to have to do that. And so thank you from my heart to my amazing husband who makes this happen, who lifts me up with his love. For my son Dominic, I know he's watching me. His love, my love for him keeps me going. And all of you who've been by my side, who never walked away, who never ignored me or abandoned me, I thank you from my heart. This is rough. I want to show you something else behind me. I hope you see it. That bridge back there, you can walk over it into Mexico, or you can walk from Mexico into America. And I thanked some Border Patrol agents today. And I talked to a cop, and she said that some she's seen 60 times. 60 times have they been taken into custody here, sent back over the border, and they back the next day. It's a revolving door. It's more than a crisis. It's a catastrophe. And we better get started doing something now and let our congresspeople know how we feel. All it takes is a phone call. You don't have to come out anywhere and speak. Call them, email them, let them know, and not just your own Republican or each side. They all need to do something. I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat or independent. This is the United States of America. And I'm very proud of it. And I proudly have that flag here and honor it. And anyway, I'm starting to ramble. I'm tired. I'm hot. It's 90 degrees. But I love you guys. And thank you for the positive energy and all the prayers that I get while I do this. Thank you. Dom hugs and love you guys.
From Pearl in Texas. She also has a question of border security. It's an issue that prompted her to appear in a presidential campaign ad for President Trump.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Please excuse my voice tonight. There are over 300 cities in this country that are sanctuary cities, like San Francisco. And you're not only choosing to disavow the law, but you're adding sanctuary to people who can come there and disavow the law. In 2010, one of the illegals slaughtered my son.
I'm so sorry.
He tortured him, he beat him, he tied him up like an animal, and he set him on fire. And I am not a one-story mother. This happens every day because there are no laws enforced at the border. We have to start giving American families first. This is not bad to not put Americans first. You know, we have families that fought and died for this country. How do you reconcile in your head about allowing people to disavow the law? And the second part of my question is this. If you need to go home tonight and line up your babies, as you say, and your grandbabies, which one of them could you look in their eyes today and tell them that they're expendable for another foreign person to have a nicer life? Which one would you like to say, you, my child, are expendable for someone else to come over here and not follow the law and have a nicer life?
Well, again, I commend you for sharing your story. I can't even imagine the pain. No, I can't even imagine. There's nothing, I'm sure, that can compare to the grief that you have. And so I pray for you. I pray for you. And again, we all pray that none of us has to experience what you've experienced. So thank you for channeling your energy to help prevent something like that from happening. But I do want to say to you that in our sanctuary cities, our people are not disobeying the law. These are law-abiding citizens. It enables them to be there without being reported to ICE in case of another crime that they might bear witness to.
Will my son's killer get sanctuary in your city once he's let out of jail?
I'm sorry, dear?
Will my son's killer get sanctuary from the law in your city when he gets out of jail?
Was your son in a sanctuary city when this happened?
Houston is. I was just outside
But
Houston.
is that where your son, was he a victim of somebody in a sanctuary city?
It was an unspoken policy at that time. It was not written, but most of the suburbs follow the big cities.
It doesn't matter. You've lost your son, and that's the important thing.